Hello everybody, I hope everybody's doing fine. Today I'm going to show you how to cover a cupcake with fondant. And I'm going to show you how to make camellias, freehand camellias, because they are very beautiful for lots of things, lots of occasions. Okay, so I'm going to use this cupcake, and I already have the buttercream over here. This is satinized buttercream that is very, very delicious. And we're just to put a little bit of buttercream here. Perfect. A little bit more. Okay, so it doesn't have to be totally perfect. I'm going to use a brush to just put a little bit of water, and then this will smooth the cupcake too. All right, here we are. Super. Then I already stretched over here the fondant. You don't use gum paste, okay? Just fondant, a little bit of cornstarch here. And I have my cutter here that I put the name Cupcake, so I don't have to look all over, you know, with this set of the cutters. We cut this over here, and we are just going to just place it on top. And we are going to massage this just a little bit, okay? So I'm going to show you how to make these little guys over here that, you know, you can make a lot of decorations with that. And here we are. I'm going to make just little things here, and we make some small ones too, okay? All right, so this is very simple. You just take make a little ball and make a teardrop, and you can stretch it just a little bit, and you're going to use a brush, and let's see what size is good. Here we are, and we just water this a little bit, okay? And we are going to put it over here and just flat that. Then we're going to make another one. So again, we are going to see that this point is really nice, and then we are going to curve this just a little bit, okay? And we are going to go again, and we are going to do now. You can make so many beautiful decorations, you know, the cupcakes just with the fondant, and they look amazing. Now we are going to use over here, and we are going to do, I'm using now the smaller one, the smaller cutter, and we are going to keep going just like that, okay? Here we are, and we are going to do it just again. Now it's up to you, you can keep going. I already have another one, so it will look something like that. And then we'll put the flower over here, okay? So I'm going to put this part. I'm going to start doing the camellia. All right. So I'm going to use gum paste, satinized gum paste. And it's perfect now. If you think it's a little hard, you can add a little bit of fondant too. So here we are. Depends on this amount. The size that you're going to make the bud is going to be the size of the flower. So I'm going to make this, see that I'm working my dough, okay? Always do that. All right, now we're going to just go here, and we are going to make like a ball. So the difference between this one and the rose, the freehand rose, is a ball here over here, it's not pointed. So now we are going to take a little bit of Crisco, and we are going to put it on the table. And we're going to take a piece, just a little piece, and you're going to press this really hard, especially on this outside, okay? And then we are going to bring this all the way up. So we're going to cover it like this. Now we are going to do again, and we are going to keep going and overlap. So the nice thing about the camellia is the layers of petals that they have. They look so beautiful. There's a lot of varieties of colors, and it's an amazing flower. Okay, so we are going to keep going again, overlapping. All right, so we are going to cover that ball all totally, okay? Now we are going to keep going like that, and we are going to make another one just here. Bring it up. And don't worry about this part over here yet, okay? We'll figure out that later on, and it's so easy. Here we are. A little bit of Crisco when you think that is a little sticky. I think the Crisco helps like gluing the look, so it's coming. And we're going to go, here we are. And this is the most important part, that is thin, the outside, okay? So just bring this over here. If you make a boo-boo over here, don't worry about it. It's not going to notice anything. Here we are. Keep going. All right. And now you can put all the amount of petals that you want, because truly this flower has a lot. But the more petals you put, the more beautiful it looks. So, okay, here we are. Now, see, now I'm going to start opening in this moment. You can even keep doing it, but I'm going to start opening in this moment. So, see over here, I'm going to just press this. And see this roundish now, because I'm going to start opening the flower. So I'm going to go over here and see this petal? It's open. Now, the camellias, they have like a thicker petals than the rose, for instance. Okay, here we are. And we are going to, and it usually has like 5 over here, so let me just see. Okay, keep going. This is like the repetition of the repetition. And they really look nice. Okay, here we are. See? We have to start opening that camellia. And then we are going to just go like that. And we are going to put this one over here. Okay, see? Now, let me just make a little bit of, I'm going to press just a little bit over here to make like a little waist over here, because I'm going to need this part to continue opening it, okay? So, all right, so now we are going to start again. We are going to go all this way. Now, if it's a little difficult for you to do it like in this moment I'm doing, the last petals, you can use a cutter, you know, like a round cutter, and do what I'm doing over here. But remember, the outside has to be very thin, and the outside to hold the flower is going to be just a little thicker. See? All right, and you can make this in advance, and you can keep them, and then when you need, you know, to do something, a cupcake or wedding or, you know, any birthday case, you just have it, okay? You always keep it when they dry with a tissue paper, so it absorbs the humidity, okay? Right, see, it's coming. So now if you think, because it's a little bigger, the petal, that you need just a little bit of water, you just can just add a little bit of water here if you feel more comfortable with that. Okay, so it's coming. Okay, now we are going to do another one. We are going to just continue with the same thing. Now, to paint the camellias, because they come with so many different colors and they're so beautiful, I usually use like the dust colors, but I let them dry. Now I have one that I did before. It's not completely dry, but I'm going to show you how to paint it. Now, bring it upside down. Very nice. It's like a massage. Very soft. You are going to keep seeing with your 4 fingers, and you are going to keep going, and then you just take that, and you have your small open camellia. Okay? So I already have one over here that is a little smaller, and I like to use these little trays, you know, just to hold it, those ice trays. Okay, now you just can totally, you know, work your little petals. So I already have another one that is done, and I put the little guys over here, the little, I don't know how they call. Now, see, I already have one that I start painting it, and I'm going to show you what I do. So I always keep this, you know, when my fondant is gone, I use the lid, you know, just to make my palettes over here. And I'm going to use the, go here, work that brush over there, and you're going to go from the outside to the inside. Just like that. And this is a little fresh still, so it's much better to let that dry completely, okay? I'm using orange because fall is coming, so that will look very beautiful in your decorations. All right, here we are. You can put a little bit of yellow someplace. You know, you can play with the colors and they will look very beautiful. All right, so here we are. So we have this one here, and now I already have some green over here that I cut, you know, for the leaves. And it's very simple. I'm going to use this small. Now you can do the leaves like freehand if you want. So I'm going to make one just with the cutter, and the other ones I will do it, you know, freehand. So let me just have the palette over here. And of course it's better to let this dry a little bit. I always paint it. Let me have the orange because it's a fall. So we are going to just add a little bit of the orange over here for the green. Okay. Oh shoot, I used the wet one, I'm sorry. Here it is. Okay, here we are. And then we're going to just put the water over here, and we're going to put this. Always when we're putting the leaves, always make them, you know, look a little bit realistic. Now I'm going to show you how to make it freehand. It's just a curve over here and just a curve over there, okay? And of course it's much easier to use a cutter, but you know, some people maybe they don't have it, so they can go with a knife, with a, you know, you can do that. So let me just go over here, and we are going to put these leaves, and we are going to just, don't want to get confused with this, a little bit of the greens, a little bit over here, just a little bit of orange, okay? And then we are going to just add, let me put another leaf over here. I'm just going to make 2 leaves because we run out of time. And then this is what we do, we just see this part over here. You can use a little bit of royal icing just to, oh boy, hold on 1 second. I will have my pins over here to clean this. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of royal icing just to glue the, you know, the flower. And we just can stick it there. Now you can add a little bit, you know, another leaf if you want, and you can decorate it. But see how simple and that easy those flowers are? I hope you enjoy it, and send me pictures of the things you're doing, okay? Lots of blessings and lots of love. Bye-bye. See you next time.